Hi, hello, I'm Rafael Bonatti and I'm looking forward to show you guys my test microsite for Buzzvel. I will show you two versions, one for Firefox, other for Chrome. Let's start with Firefox. Let me do a full reload. As you can see, we have the Rome button here and also menu. Let's scroll. We have a hero banner here. With all animations. Let's move to the about page. I have a nice image animation. Here is my professional work experience as cards from the latest to the oldest, as you can see here at the legends. I'll keep scrolling. Here's the section for why I choose Buzzvel. We have this nice fading animation. Go back here. As you can see, we have a scroll mark in here. I think it's a nice effect. Let's go to the project, and by project I mean the Buzzvel portfolio. Here we have a carousel or a slider. I take it from your official site. So I had to scrap some data. I'm sorry, but it was the only way to do that. And I think that was a good moment to know more about you and your clients. Was fun to know more about it. And here we have a name, type, a brief description of this company, and here we have on your tab your portfolio. Let's move the final section about career. It's about my vision of a future at Buzzvel. Again, I use the same component here, and is that. Let me show responsiveness. I like to start with a iPhone 5 template because it's really small, 222 width, and let's do a full load again. Have a menu and home. Close this. It's full responsive with 3 breakpoints. Let's go back to iPhone 5. Let's move to the about. I use the route system to keep marked here with tab UR. As As you can see, everything's working. Let's move to the next. Here, I try to keep it simple. We have a drag and drop and clicking. We also have a nice layout here. It's the same. And for here. Same thing. Let me switch to a iPad. Let's move to home. I like too much to do this hero banner. Was great. Here we have two videos based on device width. If it's mobile, we send a small video. If it's desktop, we can send a larger video, and by larger and small, I'm talking about megabytes of size. We can rotate and go back. Everything should work. Let me go back now for Chrome. As you can see, I managed to do a cross-browser integration. Everything should equal on both. We have drag and drop and navigation by clicking. The sections are updated with the image. Let me show you guys now. Buzzvel, this road is more dense. Let's go to the lighthouse. Well, it's a development server, so could be good or not. I managed to host it on Vercel. Unfortunately, I can't do it on GitHub base. Let's do a desktop navigation by default, and let's analyze it. Yeah, you know, I'm I'm recording screen, so I don't have the best computer in the world. It hits a little bit performance, but I get a highest rank of SEO, almost the best for practice, accessibility too, and performance. I have some issues because I'm recording screen, but I can get over 90, 95, 96. There's some potential. Let's show about the project structure to you. I'm using Next version 14. So basically, as you can see at the GitHub repository, we have a git ignore as default. We have Tailwind here with some them customizations. the site is only dark mode. This is the app router. For app router we have the main page and main layout with I get your brand, I think your brand font, and I added this one to body text. It has a improved readability. Some metadata to head. I added some OG tags and images. I like to keep everything separated. Now we have this for roads. We have a folder just for UI stuff like about page here, home for the default layout. As you can see, this is the hero banner default component. For some icons should be dynamic, so I turn them into React elements, and have folders for the navbar and for roads, of course, a few CSS modules. This main component for that timeline. Because of this component, I regretted not use TypeScript. I was thinking about to use that, but I don't have too much time, so I think that it was good idea to keep it simple. But later I can explain. Animations, I'm using the Framer Motion library. Some helper functions, they are apart because just are needed at for timeline. It keeps this component file smaller and succinct. I think it's a good practice. Let's move on. Page robots. Oh, of course. I was expecting to publish it on GitHub page as a static site. So I did not use any API here, and I tried to mock up data on this data folder. So by example, if you take the timeline for my progression on Buzzvel, we have something like a mocked MongoDB record here. It's, I know, isn't the same thing, but if this thing goes to production and I need to add something, it's keep straightforward. For your portfolio, I get imported files to use the image component from Next.Js. This is about my professional timeline. some helpers, just a few, just two. A debounce function for wrap quickly events like resize. It's good practice to debounce those types of events, and a creation ID based on crypto, and another folder to custom hook. I just needed one custom hook, the debounced one. I kept everything done by myself. I use it just extra libraries, let's say it like that, just framer and this pop motion, because I needed the pop motion to do that carousel, and was based on a framer example that I was needed to modify. And here we have our readme file. It's short, but have everything you should know about. As the same file, just duplicated. I think is that. I'm glad to take this opportunity with you guys, and really looking forward to talk as soon as possible. Okay, let's get in touch. I have to say thank you again. See you. Bye bye.